What is going on, everyone? So it's very exciting right now. We got huge news of Augusta and Yuno's drip marketing. And not only that, we also got their official gameplay reveals. Very nice. They're doing exactly what they did for Cardathia. Absolutely huge. They're beating the leakers, which is so funny to me. But yeah, I have some things to talk about. First of all, the animations of both characters look absolutely amazing, especially like Augusta's. I'm absolutely folding for Augusta. Yuno too. That feet thing, so funny. But today's topic is going to be more focused on Augusta because the fact that she's Electro and a Broadblade user. She's going to be insane, but she might actually be the best buff to Calculator there is yet. Firstly, it's because she's a Broadblade user, so if her Broadblade is anything to do with Electro damage bonus or Liberation damage bonus, if we take a look at Lupa's sword, since she was a fusion character, she had fusion damage benefit for the sword. So I wouldn't be surprised if Augusta's weapon is somewhat the same, just offering electro damage bonus. Now, whether or not Augusta's gonna be heavy attack or liberation damage, I have literally no idea. She's doing like every attack possible, so she could be doing anything. I wouldn't be surprised if her ult is liberation based, because like it looks like she's doing multiple things in her liberation. That could be liberation. It could be a heavy attack too, or something. I don't know. Who knows? It could just be a weird weapon in general that maybe just offers some kind of like overall buff after getting a certain amount of stacks or something. Now, here's another thing. If it involves the Electro Flare negative effect, it might be problematic because Calculator doesn't have Electro Flare whatsoever. If it relies on that, it probably won't be that good for Calculator. Unless Augusta would be applying Electro Flare, and it's pretty good application. And then damage from the weapon scales with how many stacks of Electro Flare is on an enemy. So you would maybe have to play Augusta with Calculator. That wouldn't be that bad. Playing Augusta with Calculator would be a very cool team comp. I won't lie, just two Electro baddies going at it. Augusta's animations are 10 times cooler though. If she gets a cool intro animation too, oh yeah, she definitely is a million times better than Calculator. Calculator's intro animation is carrying his animations. Yeah, overall, Augusta just beats bro in every sense of Electro, okay? Now, since Augusta is Electro, she could be like Chongli or Lupa in regards to their outro skill, by amplifying electro damage bonus and offering some kind of other damage bonus. That could happen. It might be a reach. For Augusta, I'm not sure. I mean, we already have Yinlin, so I don't think she would amplify any kind of electro damage, but one could hope. One could hope her outro skill would be very good. And if so, we could just use Augusta with Calculator. Now, since she is Electro, the possibility of a new Electro set is high, which means it is possible that it could be a new, better set for Calculator, but it could be very niche. If we take a look at some recent ones that we've had, Lupa's, for example, casting Liberation grants all Resonators in team 15% fusion damage bonus and caster 20% Liberation damage bonus. If something like that got released, I feel like that would be pretty decent for Calculator. Not bad. Another example is Cardathia's set. It involves arrow erosion. Hitting a target with arrow erosion increases crit rate by 10% and grants 30% arrow damage bonus. The new Electro set could have Electro Flare on it. That's definitely a possibility. But here's another possibility. If they're going to release a new set that has a 3-piece effect on it, then we can mix and match options, which could possibly end up being good for Calculator depending on how it is. We already have a really good forecast echo on Calculator, so I don't think any forecast would get better than this. Who knows? The possibilities of a general Calculator buff are up there. Infinite possibilities right now. Augusta's weapon, Augusta herself, possible new Electro set, massive. I'm so excited. This sword, I'm gonna assume this main sword she's using on field is going to be her signature weapon, which looks so cool. If that's her signature weapon, Calculator's gonna look so cool using that. I love it. Ever since 2.3, Calculator has been just getting such good content. You know, he's been appearing in events. Unfortunately, not the main story, but he's been appearing in events. He's getting new signature weapons. And he's been getting new teammates too. Like Furlova is actually so good with Calculator. Such a fun team. It works so well. And some say it might be even more comfortable than Chongli Calculator, which is so awesome. I just love how Calculator is kind of slowly getting better and better. He's still a clunky mess, I'll admit that, but he's the GOAT. So he gets better over time. I'm praying that Augusta's whole thing isn't too reliable on Electro Flare, because Calculator has 0 Electro Flare. Who knows? I can't wait. I'm super excited. Both Augusta and Yuno looks great, but I'm definitely more up there with Augusta for sure. I can't wait for her. Gotta get the grind going and might have to end up swiping. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you're excited. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.